Funhaus is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Don't let your internet provider see all the sites you visit. Hide your browsing activity at expressvpn.com/funhaus.
All right.
It's time to woo woo. Woo woo is a community show where you guys talk about us. You send us stuff.
Watch us Wednesday Uddums.
Yeah.
What did you say? Wednesday Uddums?
It's woo woo, not
watch
woo-wah.
us widen uteruses.
I'm putting this princess sticker under you. That's your new lower third.
Aww. I'm gonna die in a car crash.
Play the woo woo theme. Play the woo woo theme.
It's time for woo woo. How ready are you? We got a lot to do. We just said do. It's time for woo woo. Pull the train, let's choo choo. See them coming, slept by you. Put your hands in the air, let's woo woo.
Okay, and then it comes back, and now the lower thirds.
Oh, that is
So we'll get other lower thirds, but then that's Charlotte's.
Can I get one that says Prince?
No, you're.
Can I get a symbol, and then I'll be the comedian formerly known as Prince?
No, you're gonna get one that says Cock Gobbler. Anyway,
no, wait.
we got some comments from Hot Girl Summer Survival, My Island gameplay.
I would like the biggest dump truck we can manage.
Badass.
Yes. Let's get, because if
I
we're
wanna
all
be
caked up, we can go longer on the island.
Come on,
Yeah.
Lindsay.
I want a big ass and I want the smallest thighs.
So Charlotte, you're asking for what they call the dum dum.
Yeah, you want the. We're giving her a BBL.
That's not the thigh gap, that's the Panama Canal.
Coronium says Starch Nemesis is a Hall of Fame worthy pun. Was that you, Charlotte?
That was me. Smacked in the face with Mr. Potato Head.
Excuse me, Charlotte. It's just Potato Head now.
Oh, the liberals have come for my
Yeah.
potato head.
My potatoes gender.
The liberals, my starch nemesis. Who better to joke about potatoes than a Mick?
Whoa. You mean a Mick-Lotta?
That's the second time I've heard someone say that in about the last 10 minutes, which is saying something. We must be back in the office, folks. Mickey90Mar says, I love that Charlotte went with stoner voice with every sea creature that appeared.
Look at this fucking thing.
Whoa. Finally, some tentacles.
Yeah, that's all I
Hey,
was
bro,
waiting
I'm
for.
stuck. Can
Me?
you help me out?
What was your choice creatively? Why did you decide that all sea creatures are stoned?
I thought it'd be funny if something low or very high.
Let's hit you with some right now, like sea slug.
Yo, can I toke?
That's not even how we like sound like at all, dude.
I did something like that, I think.
No, but it's not.
I'll take Monda's thing. I did
Everyone
that.
do their stoner voice.
Oh, I'm so friggin' high right now. I can see time, dude.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
James?
Galloping gourds! I'm seeing stars! No, you do yours.
Hey, everybody.
Oh,
Good to be in the
He's
office.
stoned right
Smokes a lot
now.
of weed.
I got it. We got it.
I just want to say about that Hot Girl Summer video. We had Kayla on that one, and she's so very funny. And,
Well-
and we were graced by her presence. I'm
She's
very
great.
lucky to have
Yeah.
her.
Yellow Toad noticed and said, Kayla doing the crab walk at the back fucked me up so much. LMAO, great band.
She's moving like this.
We'll scuttle like a crab.
Yeah.
We also have this video, I Know What You Played Last Summer. This is our funny, we played 3 scary games.
Yeah.
A little scary game, triple threat, and the thumbnail was made by our very own stoner Armando Torres here.
Hey. It was the 3rd iteration of that thumbnail.
Owls
Thank
for
you.
Olive says, Charlotte is a living 50s Halloween sound effects record, and I love it. We're here in the middle of the summer.
Ooh, the scariest games.
The scariest time of the year. We, Lindsay Mosley, found a spooky trio of games, each one more death-defying and horrifying than the last.
Yeah, people really like the theremin.
Could you
really
imagine
good.
buying a record?
Yeah.
I could also
I
do
thought you were gonna say, can you imagine buying a theremin when you have Charlotte
Well,
McGrath?
that too, yeah.
I-
Not everyone has Charlotte.
Two
like we do.
things. There's a young man who did a rendition of Claire de Lune on a theremin. And second, I can also do a weed whacker sound if you want to hear that.
Oh, absolutely.
I have to stand for that one.
She does it with her ass. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's
You
pretty
can
good.
hardly tell she does it with her ass. Also, I'm covered in spit.
Yeah, you never had a landscaper just spit all over you?
I have. I pay him extra.
Woo Woo is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Life is full of stressors. No matter what you've got going on, something is probably stressful. A lot of us are just trying to juggle the day-to-day and get by, or even struggling with returning to quote-unquote normal life. If you can relate, it might be time to unload those feelings. And if you feel like you can't unload to family and friends, that's where BetterHelp can, well, help. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Unload the stressors and get some unbiased feedback. You'd be pretty surprised at what you might gain from it. So see if it's for you. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/openhouse. That's BETTERHELP.com/openhouse.
We got some more comments from We Feel Jesus in this Starbucks tonight.
Was this put together by Charlotte?
This is a Charlotte-centric
I didn't
episode.
put this together.
Thank you, Charlotte, for assembling these comments.
You're welcome.
Dylan says, all the young FH members calling out James for his old man comedy is giving me life. Hold on a minute. Because I've always been called out on my old man comedy, regardless of the age of my co-stars.
Oh, that's just old man comedy. Lives at the top of the hill.
Bruce is older than me and would call me out on it, so this is not something that is
Patrick
exclusive to the age.
Very close in age to you.
Oh yeah, Patrick. But I mean, also spiritually, Patrick is way older. Than
Patrick
Yeah.
is, a 75-year-old man.
Could you ever imagine Patrick buying something from a food truck? He'd
Yeah.
just stand there and he would complain about the sanitization of it.
I've gotten street meat with Patrick on multiple occasions. He actually is pretty hip. I'm sorry to burst the bubble.
Sorry, let me correct that. He actually has a fake hip.
Oh, that's it. There it is.
Nice
fuck.
save.
Peter Frank says, James's Starbucks story happened to me a few days ago. I said, the biggest one for size, and the two behind the counter repeated in a mocking way. It was funny, but I also felt stupid for forgetting grande or venti or whatever.
It was funny, but I also felt stupid.
There's no point if you walk into a Starbucks where it says that.
Nice, Jacob.
I think there is actually. I think
not-
it says on the
I was
menu,
just in
tall
there.
grande
I was
venti.
just
to
in there.
read the book before
And
you
it
go
doesn't
in.
say.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't know. I mean, again, and they accommodated me fine. They said, yeah, you don't worry about it. Here's the biggest version of whatever.
Well, they're used to comedians from the 90s coming in and saying, tall, grande, venti, just give me a fucking cup of black coffee already.
I wish my
Oh.
wife were pumpkin
Yeah.
spice.
When I said, give me some slack, I didn't mean my pants. Come on.
Is there a
Come on.
Starbucks near the Comedy Store? Because that might be the worst place in the world.
I mean, that's how
Yeah.
most of the things I say. I go, that was funny, but I feel like an idiot.
Which one is the biggest one? Because there's like,
This guy.
Depends if you order a pumpkin
yeah.
spice latte.
I don't
one
order
is the
from
biggest one.
Starbucks because they use prison labor, which is essentially new slavery.
That's
so,
why I order from Starbucks.
Yeah.
I mean, but their spinach wraps are really good.
Yeah, because they're made by prison labor.
Then listen, I
What?
say give those prisoners a restaurant because they know how to make wraps. Derek He's-on says, and this is very much related to the video.
I'm sorry,
So if we
hold
went-
on, go
Yeah.
back for a second, because now I'm imagining my dad went to prison, and when he got out, he would make all these terrible things from stuff that you could get at commissary. Like he goes, "You want to try an inside enchilada?" And he would just he would just crush up hot Cheetos and then cut up Slim Jims and put Cheese Whiz and then put all of that in a bag, and then run it under hot water. And he goes, "That's how you know it's bacon." And then would take it out and serve it to a child like it was a meal.
And who says that our system doesn't rehabilitate? Derek He's-on says, I just want to know what James felt when CM Punk came back last Friday on AEW Revolution.
It was on Rampage. The show was called Rampage, not Revolution, and I missed it. I wasn't watching it live. I ended up watching it several weeks later in a rerun or whatever.
We got another one, Angle. This is our last word of the day, right? This is the last one?
This is the ultimate word of the
Not
day.
the penultimate.
No, this is the ultimate. But for now,
Penultimate almost sounds like it's the top to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like, oh, it's the pen.
And you think ultimate sounds like the bottom.
This is the penultimate, but one time when I was younger, that's what I thought it meant, and I said that in a conversation,
Oh, no.
and everyone in the room turned on me.
yeah.
Everyone, and they all turned on me. I was like, oh, I misunderstood that, and then it became like I ordered wrong at Starbucks.
Well, yeah, knowing the word penultimate is, I think, like a real badge of honor for people and gives them permission to look down on people who don't know how to use it.
My dad was a penultimate.
He was in the pen.
Yeah, and he was the ultimate.
Mark Williams, 100 episodes. Are there even that many words? There are. There's actually 107. We checked just to make sure.
Every word you've just used was not used.
Anytime we make a joke on that show or any other, we verify its legitimacy, so that way someone could find out.
It goes through
afterwards,
so
like,
many
oh, yeah.
checks and balances.
It really
We shot
did.
this
Took a
show
long
3
time.
years ago.
I actually, on this very episode, accidentally said my dad went to prison 5 times. He only went to prison 3. We legally sent him back twice so that we could post this video.
The rest of this episode is going to be about me and my accomplishments.
All right, let's go.
See you later, James.
So thanks, guys. Thanks for your time. Next System 28 did a nice little interpretation of Elise and I as our characters from Psychonauts 2. That's right, I'm in Psychonauts 2. I play Rich Dad and 2 other characters. Good luck finding them. Here's amazing. Last Syndrome did some pretty awesome. Still me. Still me. And this one's just me. Nice. I think they said it was digital, but it feels very real. It's like chalk, and you can see my brilliant jawline. Oh wait, we got some for the rest of us. Word of the day. Charlotte, quick. This doesn't actually.
Fuck!
No, that could be Mondo. The audience thinks they're the same person.
Tongue-tied artist drew us, Patrick, myself, Charlotte, and Jacob, all fearful.
Wow, I know all of these outfits.
Yeah, they got us. They got us pretty
I
well.
know that sounds like so weird, but
And I just want to point out that we're underneath this very imposing shadow, which
That's me.
I think is the dictionary, but I thought also could be Mondo.
Yeah,
So
it's me.
this artist is Claude, who has done a lot of great stuff for Inside Gaming when that was happening for us. What a Show, and now Funhaus, and
I
I
heard
really
they torture-
applaud them for making me bigger than Patrick. I think is really
It's a
the
powerful
takeaway
energy.
here. Yeah, because that is the dynamic, is
Yeah.
it not?
It's pretty close to that.
Take a break on like a twig.
Oh, hey, more about me. And this is just a screenshot. And it's the credits. There's a trailer for a big game that came out, and I was listed in the credits right alongside Jack Black and Elijah Wood. And I was like, why am I here?
Should I play Psychonauts 2?
Yes! And then this is our characters. Screenshot of our characters. Spoiler alert, we're in the game. And then we have Jeff Delgado with this amazing piece. These are our characters, Rich Dad, Rich Mom, and Jeff Delgado's amazing style. You guys should check out Jeff Delgado all the time. And then it appears as though now that all the fan art of me has passed, there's nothing else to discuss in the show. So.